All right, so I've kind of gone back and forth on whether or not I should show bobbin winding on my machine, because my machine is quite a lot different than the other machines that I've used in the past. But I thought it doesn't hurt to go ahead and show it. So I've got my thread on the holder, and I bring the thread through this metal piece here and around this metal screw in a clockwise fashion. And I just let go without pulling it out, clockwise. And now I take the end of my thread and my bobbin, and there is a hole. I don't know if you can see that. There's a hole in the top of the bobbin, and I feed the thread from inside outside the bobbin, and then I put it on this metal holder that clicks in place, and then I push it into place to wind the bobbin. And I'm going to hold the thread while I wind the thread a few times so that it doesn't get caught. And now I'm going to cut it short and out of the way. And this is supposed to be an automatic winder, but I find it doesn't wind tight enough, so I like to hold the thread taut while it's spinning to make sure that it's winding evenly on the spool, on the bobbin. Cut it off, push it back that way so it unlocks. Take the bobbin out. Now, as I said, this is my regular sewing machine, and then I have a much larger sewing machine that's by the same brand, Pfaff, as this one. And they both, the bobbins, the way that you thread the bobbins are different on each machine. So I can assure you that your machine will be quite a lot different than mine. That's how it goes. And now, I don't know how well that's gonna work, but I take the bobbin with the thread coming this way, put it into the holder, and there's a notch here that clicks, and then you bring it up and around this, and then there's a thread cutter there. And put the cover back on. And now I need to re-thread the machine. I apologize for this being crooked. It's the best I can do. So I unwrap the thread from around the screw. It still goes through this metal piece, and there's another metal piece here, and then you go down and around this plastic part, and then there's your take-up lever here. There's a slot. You go from the right to the left through the slot, down, and then you can't see, but there's a metal part, I'll show you after. You go around, and then you thread the needle from the front to the back. And usually I don't struggle that much. I think it's frayed. To get it into the whole performance anxiety, I think. It usually takes me seconds to do it. There we go. Through the hole. And then through the slot on the back. There. Now it's threaded. And I was going to show you the, whoops. So when you bring it down, you bring it behind this, there's a metal piece here that you bring it in behind, and then there's a spot here that it goes in behind that before you thread it as well. Now all sewing machines have the same basic thread pattern where you're starting with your thread up here. It's either going to be horizontal spool like this or a vertical spool. This one actually does both. And it also has a spot for a second spool if you want to use 2 threads at a time. But they all follow the same basic path where they attach here, and then it goes down and under and around and through the take-up lever there. You can see the slot, it goes through the slot there, and then down and through the needle. That's pretty much the same with every machine. It's just the bobbin winding that's a little bit different. So anyway, that's how you wind a bobbin and thread your machine if you have a Pfaff Ambition 1.5 like I do. So that's that, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.